Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Learning Conversations. I'm Aurora, and today we have a fantastic guest who's going to help us navigate one of the most important environments where we use English, the office and workplace. Amanda, please introduce yourself to our listeners.
Hi, Aurora, and hello to all the hardworking English learners out there. I'm Amanda, and I'm from the United Kingdom. I've been working in human resources and corporate training for over 16 years, and I specialize in helping international employees succeed in English speaking workplaces. I'm passionate about workplace communication because I know that professional English skills can truly transform people's careers and open doors to amazing opportunities. Today, we're going to explore everything from basic office vocabulary to complex workplace interactions that will help you feel confident and professional in any English speaking work environment.
That's exactly what our listeners need, Amanda. The workplace can be intimidating enough without having to worry about language barriers. Many of our listeners work in international companies or dream of working in English speaking countries. Let's start with the basics. What essential office vocabulary should every English learner know?
Great starting point, Aurora. Let me share the fundamental workplace vocabulary that everyone needs. For office spaces, you have the reception desk where visitors check in, cubicles or workstations where people sit, meeting rooms or conference rooms for discussions, the break room or staff kitchen for meals and coffee, and the supply room or stationery cupboard for office materials. For office equipment, you need to know computer, printer, photocopier, scanner, telephone, fax machine, and projector. For office supplies, learn pen, pencil, paper, folder, file, stapler, paper clips, and sticky notes. These basic words form the foundation for all workplace communication.
Those are definitely essential words for any office environment. Amanda, what about job titles and workplace hierarchy? How should people understand and navigate office structure?
Understanding workplace hierarchy is crucial for professional success. At the top, you typically have the CEO, which stands for Chief Executive Officer, followed by executives like the COO, Chief Operating Officer, and CFO, Chief Financial Officer. Then you have directors who lead major departments, managers who oversee teams and projects, supervisors who guide daily operations, and employees or staff members who do the core work. You might also encounter terms like intern for temporary learners, contractor for temporary specialized workers, and consultant for external experts. Understanding these levels helps you communicate appropriately and know who to approach for different needs. Remember that different companies use different titles, but the general hierarchy concept is similar everywhere.
That hierarchy structure really helps clarify workplace relationships. Amanda, let's talk about common workplace activities. What are some typical things that happen in offices every day?
Daily office life involves many routine activities that create great opportunities for English practice. People arrive and check emails first thing in the morning. They attend meetings to discuss projects and make decisions. They work on assignments or tasks throughout the day. They make phone calls to clients, customers, or colleagues. They send and receive emails constantly. They take breaks for coffee, lunch, or brief conversations. They participate in training sessions or workshops. They give presentations to share information or proposals. They collaborate with team members on shared projects. They review documents, reports, or proposals. These everyday activities provide the context for most workplace English conversations.
Those activities really capture the rhythm of office life. Amanda, what about workplace communication? What are some essential phrases for professional interactions?
Professional communication requires specific phrases that show respect and competence. For greetings, use "Good morning, how are you today?" or "Hello, nice to see you again." For polite requests, try "Would you mind helping me with this?" or "Could you please send me that report?" For offering help, say "Is there anything I can do to assist you?" or "I'd be happy to help with that project." For scheduling, use "Are you available for a meeting on Tuesday?" or "When would be convenient for you?" For expressing opinions professionally, try "I think we should consider," or "From my perspective, it might be better to." These phrases help you sound professional and respectful in all workplace interactions.
Those phrases definitely sound more professional than casual conversation. Amanda, let's discuss meetings, which can be intimidating for English learners. What should people know about participating in meetings?
Meetings are essential workplace skills, and preparation is key. Before meetings, review the agenda if there is one. Prepare your thoughts on topics you might discuss and think about questions you want to ask. During meetings, arrive on time or a few minutes early, listen actively and take notes, speak clearly when contributing, and ask for clarification if you don't understand something. Learn useful meeting phrases like, I'd like to add something to that point. Could you elaborate on that idea? I agree with Sarah's suggestion, or let me think about that and get back to you. After meetings, review your notes, complete any action items you committed to, and follow up on important points. Remember that participating appropriately in meetings shows your engagement and professionalism.
Those meeting strategies sound very practical. Amanda, what about email communication? This is something many professionals need to do daily in English.
Email communication is absolutely crucial in modern workplaces. Professional emails have a specific structure and tone. Start with an appropriate greeting like, Dear Mr. Smith for formal emails or Hi Sarah for colleagues you know well. Use a clear, descriptive subject line that tells recipients what the email is about. Keep your message concise and organized. State your purpose early, provide necessary details, and end with clear next steps or requests. For closings, use best regards, kind regards, or thank you followed by your name. Learn essential email phrases like, I'm writing to follow up on, please find attached. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for your prompt response, and please let me know if you need any additional information. Always proofread emails before sending them. Professional communication requires attention to detail.
Email structure and etiquette are so important for professional credibility. Amanda, let's talk about workplace relationships. How should people interact with colleagues, supervisors, and subordinates?
Building positive workplace relationships requires understanding different communication styles for different relationships. With colleagues at your level, you can be friendly and collaborative. Use phrases like, would you like to grab coffee? Or, can we work together on this project? With supervisors, maintain respect while being confident. Try, I'd like to discuss my progress on the Johnson project. Or, could I get your feedback on this proposal? If you supervise others, be supportive and clear. Use phrases like, how can I help you succeed with this task? Or, let's review your progress and see where you need support. Remember that workplace relationships are professional first, but friendly interactions make work more enjoyable. Learn to balance professionalism with warmth in all your workplace interactions.
Those relationship dynamics are so important for workplace success. Amanda, what about workplace culture? How can people understand and adapt to different office environments?
Workplace culture varies significantly between companies and countries. Some offices are very formal, where people dress professionally, use titles and surnames, and maintain clear hierarchies. Other offices are casual, where people dress informally, use first names, and have flat organizational structures. Some cultures value direct communication, while others prefer indirect approaches. Some emphasize individual achievement, while others focus on teamwork. To understand your workplace culture, observe how people dress, listen to how they address each other, notice meeting styles and decision-making processes, and pay attention to social interactions. Ask questions when you're unsure. Most colleagues are happy to explain cultural norms to help you succeed.
Cultural adaptation is so important for fitting in successfully. Amanda, let's discuss some challenging workplace situations. How can people handle conflicts or difficult conversations professionally?
Difficult workplace conversations require careful language and emotional control. When disagreeing with colleagues, use diplomatic language like, I see your point, but I have a different perspective. Or, that's an interesting idea, though I wonder if we should also consider. When addressing problems, focus on solutions rather than blame. Try, I've noticed an issue with the project timeline, and I'd like to discuss some options for getting back on track. When receiving criticism, stay professional with responses like, thank you for the feedback, I'll work on improving that, or I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. When giving constructive feedback, be specific and helpful. I think the presentation would be stronger if we added more data to support our conclusions. Remember that professional conflicts focus on work issues, not personal attacks.
Those diplomatic approaches are so valuable for maintaining professional relationships. Amanda, what about presentations and public speaking in the workplace? Many people find this challenging even in their native language.
Workplace presentations are common and important for career advancement. Good presentations have clear structure, an introduction that states your topic and main points, a body that develops your ideas with supporting evidence, and a conclusion that summarizes key points and suggests next steps. Learn presentation phrases like, "Today I'm going to talk about," "Let me start by explaining. The main point I want to make is," "This chart shows in conclusion," and "Are there any questions?" Practice your presentations beforehand, speak slowly and clearly, make eye contact with your audience, and use visual aids to support your points. Remember that even native speakers get nervous about presentations. Preparation and practice build confidence.
Presentation skills are definitely valuable for career growth. Amanda, let's talk about professional development. How can people discuss their career goals and seek advancement opportunities?
Professional development conversations are crucial for career growth. When discussing goals with supervisors, be specific about your interests and aspirations. Use phrases like, "I'm interested in developing my skills in project management," or "I'd like to take on more responsibility in client relations." When seeking feedback, ask, "What areas should I focus on to improve my performance?" Or "What skills would help me advance in this company?" When requesting training or development opportunities, try, "I'd like to attend the marketing workshop next month to enhance my skills." Or "Could we discuss ways for me to gain more leadership experience?" When discussing promotions, be professional. "I believe I'm ready for increased responsibilities and would like to discuss advancement opportunities." Show initiative by proposing specific development plans and demonstrating how they benefit both you and the company.
Those conversations about growth and development sound very professional and strategic. Amanda, what about workplace technology and digital communication? How has this changed professional English?
Digital communication has transformed workplace English significantly. We now use instant messaging platforms like Slack or Teams for quick conversations, which blend formal and informal communication styles. Video conferencing requires skills like speaking clearly on camera, managing technical issues professionally, and participating in virtual meetings effectively. Digital collaboration tools require understanding shared documents, project management platforms, and online workspace etiquette. Learn digital communication phrases like, "I'll share my screen," "Can everyone see the document?" "You're on mute," "Let's take this offline," and "I'll follow up with an email summary." Remember that digital communication lacks visual cues, so be extra clear in your written messages and patient with technical difficulties that everyone experiences.
Technology has certainly changed how we work and communicate. Amanda, what about networking and building professional relationships outside your immediate team?
Professional networking is essential for career success. Internal networking involves building relationships within your company through participating in company events, joining employee resource groups, volunteering for cross-departmental projects, and having coffee conversations with colleagues from other teams. External networking includes attending industry conferences, joining professional associations, participating in online professional communities, and maintaining connections with former colleagues. Learn networking phrases like, "What brings you to this event?" "What kind of work do you do?" "I'd love to learn more about your experience in marketing." And "Could we connect on LinkedIn?" Remember that networking is about building genuine relationships, not just collecting contacts. Offer help to others and maintain connections through regular, meaningful communication.
Networking really is about building authentic professional relationships. Amanda, what common mistakes do you see people make in English-speaking workplaces?
Several common mistakes can hurt professional relationships and career prospects. Language mistakes include using overly casual language in formal situations, not adapting communication style for different audiences, avoiding participation in meetings due to language anxiety, and not asking for clarification when confused. Cultural mistakes include not understanding hierarchy and appropriate communication channels, misreading social cues in workplace interactions, not participating in informal workplace culture, and not recognizing the importance of small talk and relationship building. Professional mistakes include not following up on commitments, avoiding networking opportunities, not advocating for themselves professionally, and not seeking feedback for improvement. The good news is that most colleagues are understanding and helpful when they know you're working to improve your English and professional skills.
Those are important areas to be mindful of. Amanda, how can people prepare for job interviews in English? This is often a high-stress situation for language learners.
Job interview preparation requires both language and strategic preparation. Research common interview questions and practice your responses. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want this job? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Describe a challenging situation you handled, and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Practice telling stories about your experience using the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. Learn to ask intelligent questions about the role, company culture, and growth opportunities. Practice professional language like, "I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to your team. My experience in project management has prepared me for this role, and I'm particularly interested in this position because." Remember to listen carefully to questions, take a moment to think before responding, and ask for clarification if needed.
Interview preparation is so important for career success. Amanda, before we finish, what's your most important advice for succeeding in English speaking workplaces?
My most important advice is to be proactive about your professional development and not let language concerns prevent you from participating fully in workplace opportunities. Take initiative in learning workplace culture and building relationships with colleagues. Don't be afraid to ask questions when you don't understand something. This shows engagement, not weakness. Participate in meetings, volunteer for projects, and share your ideas confidently. Remember that your unique perspective and skills are valuable assets to any organization. Focus on clear communication rather than perfect English. Effectiveness matters more than perfection. Most importantly, view every workplace interaction as an opportunity to improve both your English skills and your professional relationships. Your career success depends not just on your technical skills, but on your ability to communicate, collaborate, and contribute meaningfully to your organization.
That's such empowering and practical advice, Amanda. Thank you so much for sharing these comprehensive insights about succeeding in English speaking workplaces. I think our listeners now have the tools they need to navigate professional environments confidently.
Thank you, Aurora. This has been such an informative conversation. I hope your listeners feel confident about using English in their professional lives. Remember, workplace success comes from combining your technical expertise with strong communication skills and positive relationships. Every day at work is an opportunity to improve your English while advancing your career.
And thank you to all our listeners. Remember, professional English is a skill that improves with practice and observation. Pay attention to how successful colleagues communicate. Don't be afraid to participate in workplace activities and view every interaction as a learning opportunity. Your professional success is within reach.
Exactly. Embrace the challenge of professional communication in English. Your unique background and perspectives are assets that, combined with strong English communication skills, will set you apart in any workplace.
Until next time, this is Aurora from English Learning Conversations. Keep learning, keep networking, and remember that professional success is about more than just language. It's about contributing value and building meaningful relationships. Your career in English is waiting. Goodbye, everyone.
Best wishes for your professional success. May your workplace English skills open doors to amazing career opportunities.